Hey YouTubers, Grimmy here, and today I'm doing a video review of DC Universe Classics versus Masters of the Universe Classics, Superman versus He-Man. This 2-pack was the first one to be released at Toys R Us last year, at least the first one of this line. They've had 4 sets out so far, each one featuring a DC character versus a corresponding Masters of the Universe character. This set features like the top characters from either series: Superman versus He-Man. While the most cases the DC character has been a straight up repack, the Masters of the Universe character has been repainted and redesigned in a way that's very nice and separates it from the MattyCollector.com figures that have been coming out. For this 2-pack, I'm going to start with Superman, and then I'm going to do He-Man and do a quick comparison with the regular version of He-Man. But before we get to that, let's have a look at the comic book that's included with the set. It's a very nice reprint of an old DC comic that featured Superman going to Eternia and facing off against He-Man for a little bit. It's a very nice comic, done very well. And on the back you got the nice little MattyCollector.com advertisement with all the lines that they're featuring, which is Masters of the Universe, Ghostbusters, Justice League, and DC Universe. So it's a nice little set. It's a nice little comic. Okay, so let's have a look at Superman first. So I'll just take off And looking at Superman, you can really tell that this is a nice DC Classics character. Superman is by far one of the most well-known DC character of all time. And I think this particular figure has had 3 or 4 re-releases since it was created a couple years ago. It's a very nice sculpt. It looks very much like Superman, naturally. Has great articulation, arm joints, bicep swivel, elbows, wrists. Nice head joint, although it's a little loose. I don't know if it's just mine, but yeah, the head's a little loose. Can get a little bit of a bobblehead if you're not careful. He has ab joints and waist joints. He has leg movement forward, back, although the cape will get in the way. And legs even go out like that. He has knee joints and ankle joints as well. So he's very poseable. And the joints on him are tight enough where he can actually maintain a good standing pose without any help. The cape is actually is molded to go backward a little bit, which can make him rather back heavy. It's a nice soft plastic, very rubbery, and it's molded very well. Even has the detail of the S on the back of it too. So now that we're done with Superman here, let's take a look at He-Man. Now He-Man was the second figure to be released through Matty Collector when the Masters of the Universe Classics line came out, the first one being King Grayskull at San Diego Comic-Con. This version of He-Man is a little bit different than the original, has lighter colorings on most of his body and actually features a different armband than the regular version on this side. But the figure is very nicely done, and the articulation includes the shoulder joints. Full 360 goes out and in. The biceps have swivel as well. He has elbow joints and wrist joints, much like Superman does. He has the ab crunch, waist articulation, heads on a ball joint. Has thigh articulation. It turns like this, goes outward, inward, forward, and back. The loincloth's soft plastic, but it's still kind of hard, and it can hinder the leg movement a little bit. He has ankle joints. His boots swivel, and he has knee joints, boots swivel, and ankle joints. Sorry about that. The ankles are kind of loose on him, at least this one is, so this guy has a little bit of trouble standing. All in all, he's very nicely done. His accessories include his shield, which is done in a nice silver, gray, and black paint job, and his battle axe, which is also a silver and gray. It's a very nice silver paint on there. The only downside is this He-Man does not include the iconic Power Sword. And while it's not in the while he's not using it in the comic, I really wish they included that sword. I mean, it's hard to imagine He-Man without it. But anyway, let's get a quick comparison with the regular version of He-Man. And here he is. And as you can see, there are quite a few differences between the two. Where this one has brown boots, this guy has red, our two-pack buddy. The TRU 2-pack He-Man also features lighter armor, more of a bluish gray rather than the very dark gray. And the reds even come out a little brighter too. The head features more of a yellowish blonde hair with nice striping on the inside to give it a real dark, like a real textured feel or a look. And he has the more golden yellow armbands as opposed to these orange and brown ones. And as I mentioned earlier, the regular edition He-Man has more of a bangle on this side rather than the same armband. I like the this one better. It's more Filmation style. The only thing I really don't like about it is that he doesn't have the Power Sword. So yeah, this is a real good one. Luckily enough, he can hold any Power Sword that's in the Masters of the Universe Classics line. So you can take this one and put it in He-Man's hands if you want. In fact, I think I'll do just that. Right now. Yep. I have the power! Yeah. But anyway, this has been the Masters of the Universe Classics He-Man vs. Superman. Hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think. Anyway, take care.